Idealism, the mind is superior to the body. Idealists believe only ideas exist. Reality whatsoever in its real form is ideality. They also encourage the pursuit of high-standard ideals in every aspect, e.g., the ideal society of utopia. Realism, reality does not depend on ideas. Reality is objective. In other words, it does not matter what people think about something. Rather, the reality of something is mind-independent. Materialism, nothing exists except matter. Therefore, everything we see is a result of material interactions. Materialism rejects the existence of anything apart from matter like consciousness, spirits, gods, and the rest. Rationalism, reason is the only source of true knowledge. Rationalists use deductive and abstract ways of reasoning and reject any sense perceptions. If you meet a rationalist on your way and you both start argument about something, you might have to completely leave the way because they are kinda hard on arguments. You go then, just acknowledge your mistake in front of a rationalist. Empiricism. All true knowledge comes from experience. Empiricists emphasize the need for sense and experience of everything we want to investigate. A child learning to speak is an example of empiricism because it depends a lot on experience than on reason. Skepticism, nothing is certain. Skepticism is the belief that we should not believe anything unless it is self-evident. Solipsism, only my mind is real. A solipsist has no reason to believe in anything except their own mental states. They reject basically other people's existence because they doubt whether the person sitting in front of them is real or not. Existentialism, we are responsible for our existence. Existentialists assert that life has no meaning, but we find meaning in our own lives. They reject all purely abstract ways of judgment and give importance to people's subjective existence. Nihilism, there is no meaning out there, no meaning at all. That's what nihilism means. Nihilists reject all religious and moral principles, asserting that life is meaningless. A true nihilist would believe in nothing, has no purpose, and cares for no one. I don't care is what he might say sometimes. Hedonism, pleasure is the principle of life. A hedonist believes that gaining pleasure and avoiding pain is the ultimate goal, and that he prioritizes his life according to that principle. Stoicism, practice self-control and become clear in your thinking to understand the universal reason or logos. Stoicism is kind of ascetic philosophy that promotes a virtuous life detached from impulsive and emotional behavior. Being unable to change the structure of the physical world, Stoicism teaches how we can approach things in a non-reactive way. Marxism, wealth and privileges should be given out equally regardless of social hierarchies. Marxism highly regards human labor as the value of the commodity can be objectively measured by the average of labor hours needed to produce the commodity. Pragmatism, we need just practical solutions. Pragmatists believe the function of human mind is to solve problems and find practical applications instead of finding the nature of reality. Things are believed to be true only if they work well in a given system of thought. Utilitarianism. Utilitarianism fosters the greatest amount of good for the greatest number of people. In other words, good and evil depends on the effect, and the result it has no value otherwise. Positivism, the truth is only what is verifiable through scientific research, i.e. experiments and logical analyses. In other words, things are either positively verifiable or they don't exist.